wanted to have a family, but we really didn't know what that meant.
And we just determined for ourselves that a local domestic adoption was right for us. That's when we met Sandy.
Hi, Brittany. This is Sandy Certain with the Wendy's Wonderful. Marc and Robb were initially looking for a much younger child, but everything that I heard about them, it just felt like they would be the right fit for Tyler.
I was a little nervous, but knowing Sandy, I had no doubt that she would find me a good family. And just having that thought in your head just gives you a great sense of comfort and, belonging.
Sandy walked into the room where Rob and I were, and she held up Tyler's child available sheet.
So we sat down and talked a lot about just the kid that Tyler is and what his strengths are and what makes him funny and what he likes to do and the things that seem like they kind of scare him.
That's when we decided that we did want to meet Tyler.
Tyler liked him. And he's saying, those guys were cool, and he really, really had a good time. So I was able to say, would you like to hang out with them again? And he did.
He opted to go with us to the coffee shop to wait for his foster mother to get off of work. So we piled into the car and we're driving down the street, and I hear this little voice come from the back of the car, and he says, "So when are you going to adopt me?"
Tyler's story is a good example of child-focused recruitment and getting it right. We utilize the Dave Thomas Wendy's Wonderful Kids model and the steps in that model to take advantage of really getting to know the child. We're trying to show them that there's somebody in the world that can be trusted.
Sandy knew Tyler. Mm-hmm. He wasn't just a page in a book.
She was able to advocate for him in a way that nobody else was able to do.
She was very encouraging all the time, welcoming, which is how I earned my strength. That's how I got it.
It's part of who she is, but it's also the way the program is put together. Mm-hmm. I'm confident that if Sandy wasn't involved in our adoption, we wouldn't have met Tyler.
No doubt about it. What resonates with me so deeply is when I see him playing the piano. When he sits and plays the piano beautifully, that's when it hits me that I think but for Wendy's Wonderful Kids bringing Tyler into our lives, I don't know if Tyler would have had that talent brought to the forefront for him to explore as something he wants to do with his life.
Tyler is just a beacon of light. He's so smart. He's so funny. I have such a tremendous amount of joy surrounding my family and the way it was put together. It's like it's always been this way.
If you get that fit right, it makes all the difference in the world for these kids.
I couldn't think of a child who could be a better fit for our family than Tyler is. He's been a part of our family his entire life. It just took him a little time to get to us.